So imagine if you had a magic wand. Imagine if you had a magic wand that was so magic that it could take you back in time. Imagine if you had a magic wand that was so magic that it could actually change your entire state, that you might feel shut down and numb, or you might feel bored and listless, and then suddenly you can wave this magic wand and you'll feel energized and motivated and even happy. Or maybe a magic wand that you could wave to ensure that you feel agitated one moment and go into a state of calm the next. Such a magic wand would be really useful, wouldn't it? Because I know from the work with my clients that when we actually feel something in our body, it actually generates certain ways of thinking, certain belief systems. So when we're shut down and numbed, for instance, we'll have a very different set of beliefs about who we are and how the world is than when, say, we're agitated and panicked, and again different from when we feel calm and okay and safe. And so whereas therapists will often look at the thoughts that we have, it's just as effective, and maybe even quicker, to change our physiological state, change our sense of shut down to energy, or change our sense of agitated to calm and safe. It's just as effective or even more effective to change our state in that way, because when our state changes, the beliefs that we have will just follow anyway. And so like any system, change can happen at any point. So you don't have to start with the thoughts. You can actually wave this magic wand. And if it changes our physiological state, if it takes us from numb to more energized, or it takes us from agitated to a place of safety or calm, then it's going to make a change in our thoughts anyway. It will just follow. And I've seen that with countless clients, how that works. And so wouldn't it be fantastic to have such a magic wand that could take us back to a particular place in time, or change our physiological state and our sense of safety and our sense of how energized we feel, and thereby change the way we think about ourselves and the world? And the good news is that, of course, we do have that magic wand and we all have access to it. And it's a particular kind of magic that we know of as music. Whenever I hear the song Tainted Love by Soft Cell, I'm always transported back in time to a caravan park in North Wales. And I'm with my schoolboy friend Stuart and his family, and we're on holiday together. And the reason for that is, I'm 10 years of age in that North Wales caravan park, and I'm always transported there because that was the song that was number one at that time all across the summer. And I can't help but hear the opening lines of Tainted Love by Soft Cell, and I'm back there in North Wales in that caravan park all those years ago. And by the same token, you'll know yourself, if you're sat at a really dull party or whatever, maybe some sort of function, and nobody's really enjoying themselves necessarily, and the DJ will put a particular record on, a particular song on, and suddenly everyone's faces light up and they're up off their seats. These people who were previously listless, they're up off their seats and they're smiling and they race into the dance floor, and there they're kind of bopping about. And so we see this with music all the time. And so music actually is that magic wand for you. Music is that magic wand that can change our state from a place of numbness or shutdown to a place where you have more energy, or a place of agitation and anxiety to a place where we feel more calm. So I'm wondering, when you think of the music that you love and the music that you know, Which is the music that actually energizes you when you feel listless, when you feel shut down? I have a playlist of songs that do that for me. And so whenever I'm feeling a bit listless, or my energy is low, or I'm feeling a little bit down in the dumps, or even a bit shut down, I know that I can put this playlist on, and just very subtly, my muscles will start to tense. I might not even know about it, but it'll tense and release in time to the rhythm of the music. And then this listless version of me is suddenly having this very gentle return to energy through this music that I can't really help my body from responding to. And so it lifts me out of that place of shutdown into a place where energy is gently returned, and I start to restore myself into the world itself. And by the same token, I'm curious, in terms, there's one set of music that will do that for you as well. But by the same token, I wonder what set of music actually brings you to a state of calm. When you're feeling something which is more agitated, maybe more panicky, what's the kind of music that just makes you go, that's better? And it's funny, there's studies into this, and one of the artists that I often put on, and it was not an artist that I would ever have listened to previously, but I saw a study that said that the music of Enya actually had the most impactful response in terms of getting us to a state of calm. And that was true, according to the study, even if the person really wasn't a fan of Enya. Still playing that music, I don't know whether it's the kind of echoey quality or the fact that there's no percussion there, so it's quite smooth and drifty. But there's something about it, according to these studies, the music of Enya, which just brings people to a state of calm and relaxation, even if they profess to not like the music of Enya, which is quite funny, isn't it? But of course, it's going to be different for everybody. Different music will have its own connotations, and different music will take us to a place of energy and re-emergence, and other music for us will take us to a place of relaxation and calm. And yet, whatever that music is for you, it's important to remind ourselves that this magic wand that can actually change our physiological state is available to us at any time. Even if you're not a musician, you can just open a playlist or go to your library of music, whether it's stored on your phone or whether you're one of those people who like the real thing, and you can just play whatever music that is for you to help you go from one physiological state to another. And as I said before, when we change our state, we change our story as well. We change our story about ourselves. We change our story about how the world is and how other people are to us. And it's powerful, that magic wand, because we don't have to sit and ruminate necessarily over what the story is. Those physiological changes that can be brought about by many things, those physiological changes will change our story anyway. And one of the most powerful and accessible forms of that is the magic wand that we call music. So my invite to you is to have a think. What are the songs that make you feel alive? What are the songs that really switch you on, even when you're in a kind of low or listless state, that just kind of restore you to a sense of energy that brings you back into membership of the human race again? And what are the songs or pieces of music that just really calm your nervous system? Whenever you feel anxious or agitated, you know that this is a song that just makes you feel safe, or makes you feel relaxed, or make you feel calm again. And once you know what that music is, you've got your magic wand. And in whatever state that you're in, that you'd like to emerge from, that you'd like to transform into a different one, you can simply wave that magic wand by playing that music, and lo and behold, find yourself not just in a different state, but with a different set of beliefs about you, the world, and how others are in that world. And if you find this idea useful, then please spread this around to your friends, to your family, and you can subscribe to this podcast as well. It's completely free wherever you get your podcasts from. You can find all the video versions at asliceoftherapy.com. And if you want to, you could even work with me directly. I'm Alun Parry. I'm at the Liverpool Psychotherapy practice, and you'll find us on the web at liverpoolpsychotherapy.co.uk. Until tomorrow, thanks for listening, and I'll see you then.